okayfm 101.7.
Lawyer Godwin Edudzi Tamakloe, NPP Penipa, Chief Executive Officer of National Petroleum Authority. Lawyer, Martin. Native so ejo so anope na huna mu boko de
obo ade adaroma yehoye pa yehoye
e do ba de ase Friday no ja traffic o ye do traffic ni mu aye be branch ya mapon mo bi atutu ni kan yesi ye
no kra na nka obetumi abe closing prayer ana
da bi na je se mapon kra dignities no bi e ko oh. Okay. Now, where just a quick one from anniversary, no? W, lawyer. And you tell me, besides, I was saying you. And yet, me and the minister about me, so because a young PR for no, and the communication for no. But where me beside energy minister, Ebasi. Now, Okase. You are one of the fine CEOs. Ewo abaywe. Your dedication, your commitment to hard work, very intelligent for that matter. Me sure say some kan ye na edawinuma deja and our papers mu so man crofo kan ye huate. Do hear TV so ete. What is the secret?
Me the make me aka nyina na say me the aseda ni kabia e de mano. Sebio minister woneno eye juma obetini ajina simpie so akase siwa meneno eye juma no oyese medana se na mada ojedian ponyankopon ase debia empire meko to jesu a meko empire na say and I reference Assembly our Bible mu or say and Jesus grew in stature and in wisdom. And you understand?
Our John chapter number 2 verse 52.
Or say and
Luke chapter 2 verse 52. And now First Samuel chapter 2 verse 26 and so can be far Samuel and so on.
Or say he grew in wisdom and in stature.
And he was in favor with God and with men.
And he had favor with a man. And he MVP Yako to the empire Yaponina say Utredian Ponyanko Pon and Kayahu on Wayan on Shayading. On my ewo Sebio wisdom and its stature. Sebi, yes, it takes a lot of wisdom. When in Penny for Crabage Mayden Atna Ayejuma. And yes, Mube Yejuma Keko, our omate me recognize it. Meka say, yeah, petroleum downstream, NPA, and Yoma Yem Wejumano. It's about 8% to 9% of your GDP. And yet, small work. Juma Sebio. Varied interests, obibiane interest, different stakeholders, obibiane interest. So MVP, you need a lot of wisdom, a lot of tact, diplomacy to keep the industry going for the past 11 months. And empire na yebeko so ayeden abose ochedian ponyankopon ebeka ehu mese mo moye asofo mo benya meno moko mundi mayen mese mo pa mundi mayen sabio bible cry say emra na apostles no and the disciples no adam na ajenkwa Yesu Kristo no asori anu odi emo enti sabio at any point in time e be hia mo di mampae se mo beka e ho yetumi aye adwuma e di aboa Madagana.
Very well. Whether you quit Numukakra, you been at Granny Abani Ababebo New reforms are with the NPA, but
no problem at all.
Come on, delegate Democrat anumu any dailies ni na no pay obia capture on the front pages. Say Penny John Dramani Mama na Gana for say LGBTQ plus bill no. On they are watching yan say parliament be no mo dia betu nanim. On delay. One chan crowd or best sign. Can we take him for his words?
No, in fact, you can more than enough take President Mahama for his words. President Mahama is a man of his words. On Kasabibri, he prefers to act. Na Sebio Yayenim, the brief history behind this particular anti-LGBTQ Mraya Okaya came under a private member's motion. Majority NDC MPs at that time, no more minority. Omutu anamo se eyadia sebio na omupese Ghana emfa emrebi beba ebebuama sebi. Ya preserve a unique aspect of your culture. Minia mese meno eye agidifo sebi diobi eye ewo ne demu die enya dia metumi ejina haka se minim mebu ho atan ba pa se yenyina ye ni da ho na ye behu se utu anamon bia culturally eye reprehensible ye hu bibisa enya dia si e magana emra enhwe na ema sat die no enye den enkoso makai ye literature makai akan Kashmir law by J.B. Dankwa makai many laws on our custom ni hu emrebia HSA even at custom before Europeans ebeba yema Muhammad na eyadia yen culture allow certain behaviors. Sebe, se obema, any obema ebeda. Oba, ni oba ebeda. Sadiemo, sebe. Makai, unmise as law students, se one kind, the friend of Ghanaian Kashmir law, be it Akan, Ewe, Dagomba, Moshi, Sisala, then also one kind as part of your faculty studies at the law school. Nowhere, and who say the laws of this country, Emma Hokwai, Emma Obibia, Etmi, Eye Bibisa, Dabi, me who be that. Into flowing from your movement into constitutional rule, no. Now I see you need any definite legislation on this matter. Now Kaya Emra under President Anado Dankwe Kufuado, Parliament passes Emra, you know. Parliament transmitting sa Emra edekoma Nanado Dankwe Kufuado say onfa ne signature, beautiful signature, and to Emrana say the friend of assent. That time na Parliament transmitted away in a lawsuit being more than a buyer. And so what Okaya Unyam for Nana Asante Bedie too. Now Oye secretary to Ghana Yaman Penny Bada Nanado Dankwe Kufuado. Ethiocrat idea heading no cease and desist. Okay, so later no. Now urge Parliament to stop the transmission of the bill as passed by Parliament to His Excellency President Anado Dankwe Kufuado for the assent. And President Anado Dankwe Gufado ya ma election no be travel ema a new president ebaya went to me into Sana Mono. Now it's instructive to note say wouldn't we say a current constitutional arrangement no? Because Omanpeni actually say the bill as passed should not be transmitted based on that letter cease and desist, and it was written directly to the clerk of parliament. Based on that way, no, President Anadu Dankwe Kufuado and to me assented to the bill. Now, Speaker of Parliament now, Speaker Alban Bagwin, in my ruling recently, said in his considered view, no, once the bill was passed, but was not transmitted by reason of Omanpeni Nankasano no Empeneso say Omon transmitted the bill as passed to him. No. That bill a woo with that parliament. But what I say, a woo, it is dead with that parliament. And so to the extent that the bill died with that parliament, you know, it means that it must go through the process once again. I am aware, say NDC MPs, Benum Sam George, Eneke Kanho, Honorable Helena Adwan Toso, Eneke Kanho, Omujinamua, Omupese, Yemfa Bill, Nenko Parliament again. And this time I'm confident because the number of seats at NDC were 183 or so, no. Even without NPP MPs, no, they have what it takes to have that bill passed quickly and then for the president to assent. And the president Nankasa said you will be our own pay accountability in Wakasa Ewo Kukurum. With the Christian Council of Ghana, Etuanamo Ekonakachi. With Jina Ghana Yina Enim or say me or Mampeni John Drama in Mahama. And ne Parliament e passes emre ya ebame wa with the signature, beautiful signature no at the betuasie. Hallelujah. Yapon. Ese daye na wie ya ni pitrim. Mampeni se Parliament muye mujuma. Muye na ebame wa be assented to it. Eno no. Yapon. And I have no doubt at all in my mind. So President Mahama wants to leave a good legacy into and you will do that with speed and purpose. And the meaning Anna. And Sebio, Panom, a software to no Mudi, Christian Council of Ghana, Ghana Pentecostal Council, Charismatic and Pentecostal Council, Church of Pentecost. And no one can home be bree sorry I can't say almost say President Anado Dankwe Gupuado. Say, look, this thing is so dear to us. Pass it. I won't do it. What I won't do it. I'm a secretary. Actual cease and desist. Sometimes I want to believe that Minianum MPP4 understand why they got a 38 or a 40% of the vote the last time. Because Sebi. Look, Minianana, one of the things I see in Nayehu and then say, Ye castle wa be moi. You are there simply because the people say so. And yet military jantal. No, I can say what the force to me, wow to me, at the Abba power. W. This one is the will of the people. Popular will of the people. I'm gonna say that na akongwanoso. And it is Oba na Obianso ni say Ghana hano agidifo in terms of faith. Agidifo for me the largest number in this country. The largest number. The largest number you can think of. Agidifo in a dozen ewo moha. agidi for say somewhere yepe o man peni ano o te so say ono ompe into seas and dishes Gabi look for whatever is worth. Look, President Anado Danko Akufo-Addo in the year 2016 had overwhelming support of Christians in this country. And so 2020, they returned him 2 terms. Now they be American and they say, Nana Kwame, they say, whoa, wouldn't say in the next 100 years, but it's in you, in the next 100 years, only 25 Ghanaians can become president of Ghana. Only 25. And no crown, it means that they are doing 4 years, 4 years. So, Kobaso 8 years. What it means is that the number of persons who can become president of this country reduces from 25 below out of 32 million people. So, a highly privileged opportunity. So, obey Mampini of this country. 32 million in 100 years, only 25. And it means Ebetina Ghana, a Congo. So, you can imagine what it means. Sebio, Emra Mampini, Enya Chumi, Dada. Emre Biduya, Yesu, obey the Ope. In the last election, even though he was not on the ballot, the people of this country felt it was a referendum on his government. And I may be so. Since 1992, Oman Penny Bay in an ACO election, which we are winning by 1.7 million votes. But just say me. From 1992. Except President John Dramani Mahama. Except President John Dramani Mahama. We or the other also whether lawsuit or no lawsuit, Parliament pass the law, I will sign. That is what we want. That is the trust. Ghana for Ediamano. Parliament pass it. Immediately Parliament passes it. I will sign it. Uncle can't send his secretary. Kalisu said so. Cease and desist. Oman Penny secretary cannot write a letter on his own. Save you or your secretary to the president. Or your secretary unto himself. But what I say? So if President Anado Danko Akufo-Addo didn't instruct Mr. Nana Santi-Bedier letter of for Parliament.
Hello, lawyer.
And would have been law today and would have gone into history in the good name of President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. But he missed that opportunity and Ghanaians punished the NPP dearly for it. Sami Omano and our President Mahama say, on ye, Satintinti, Minti dia Moka, Maya dia Mepe. Sabio, we are Mampini, now who say, 2 million year dear, you are only a temporary custodian of that power. Anytime Ghana for Sebi, Omekasi, hey, Mempiano, and one. Namekai, and they be as a young student of politics. One of the things Sebio made a true is the simple knowledge. Say, 2 million and Yawodia. And you Ghana for dear. You know, with the amount just for 4 years. Which me using a year or make me amount extension. I say rent. Who been a sini dying. Now serve your tenant. Who make me no landlord akon.
That be that.
Nana Kwame. Tenant. Or no landlord. Who make me akon.
That be.
Now, say 4 years and not 2 years you do also on J or rent to be my over anything. Obekati chinchina obet now. Send your one no abebuni dying. Sana to me eti ewo mamuha. And for me as a young student of politics, I keep learning. And then they say the power belongs to the people. And see at any time so mukasi hey we any epe. Won't mean kasi dabi. I think say this is what is right for you. The power belongs to them. And that is why I said you almost saw my junior. Look, Minya, Mr. Wu, is it not curious? From 1992, with the exception of 1992 and NPP, a boycotted parliament, Omokasomonko. 96, Omobaye, from that time to now, Omampeni Bia Eni Sebio, Wa, Ghana for Amanu to test of parliamentary majority da, except President John Dramani Mahama. So it is a vote of massive confidence.
The man for believe, Mampeni assurance mu esheki. Ebisa na no asemo a okaye about LGBTQ plus ya say. Instead of yenibedi bill why don't we rather teach our values in schools? Senka, if we are able to teach our values in schools, there will not be any need to pass a bill. And
no. You see, like I always say, Sebio, Onantia, Unchmin Yabru. Nana Kwame.
Yes, sir.
Onantia, Unchmin Yabru.
Obey to me.
Anna.
Obey to me.
So Onantia, Unchmin Yabru to Wenumu Eri. And now Onantia. Anna. So you can teach the cultural values and so have the law. Anna. The two of them work together. So there is no problem at all. In fact, you can chew corn and still walk. So there is no problem. You can chew corn and still walk. So, Sir President John Dramani Mahama can say, Parliament, that is what it is. And you see, the beautiful thing is that, again, one can kukwemu, one can obejum. Simple. Simple. It's a way crowd and yeah, dear. Look, like I was saying, and now Menoka say, well, my Ghana Muha. There are about 4 regions in this country. Sebi. Minianum NPP for only even 1 parliamentary seat. Unmusa. Unmusa, there are 9 regions out of 16 regions. Our my Muha. Sebi, NPP were only 5 constituencies. Unmusa. Ahafo, Omu Obako Pe. Bono is Omu Obako Pe. Bono Omu Obako Pe. Enyawawa. Western Enyawawa. Western North Enyawawa. And you know, the reason for these numbers, and you're far-fetched. And for me, as a student of politics, I am always learning. Monsieur Noma Bebre, if the 2024 election results do for Ghanaians what they want. Now, only the interesting part of your democracy way. Sebi, man, that's enough. The vote of the man living in East Legon any more weight than the vote of the man living in Agbogbosi. Dabi. East Legon, Agbogbosi, a far vote one the value is the same. The value is the same. Ye counting voter, ye nkasi o. And Crawford omoti is legon no. Omomu vote no. Ye the more premium. Edi ato omomu vote no so. Dabi, there's nothing like that. Onipana ote sebe mano dasimna so. Choco. The value of the vote is the same as the man living in airport residential area. They say your county vote now, you nkasi o and Crawford omoto aba ewo ayaso west workon, particularly East Legon, Ajringano. Anyway no. Omomo dia na yebe double no. Dabi. Shiniwosa. So the voice of the lowest person is as equally important as the voice of the highest placed individual in the country. So one thing are basic in your way. So as a student of politics, you misfire. Yes, answer. I know what someone's why you're thinking. Anna, media. President John Dramani Mahama or say, Yameya na dom Parliament passe sa emrano echina or no president on hesitate kra obedi hutuma. Yapon the ya no.
I see.
No ambiguity. And the idea goes Supreme Court for interpretation or say Parliament, mon passen brano, monya passe, say it's not a mobile pass you, monya pass you pay, may wagema, and you know. Upon. And I'm happy, say MPs now no mudi and brandating the last time, no. They have revived the bill once again. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, but that's not pay.
I don't pay Madam Panya Minsamo.
Your lawyer Godwin Edudzi Tamakloe, Chief Executive Officer of NPP and a Bonkomo FA, Mampenia no ba.
OKFM 101.7.